Very good morning, guys. My name is Shivraj, and I have started a new series in my YouTube channel that is named as GenZ JavaScript. So, in this series, we will be learning React.js, Angular, and JavaScript. All the important concepts we will be learning here. And I am a full stack developer with having 10 plus year of experience under my belt. And guys, please subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified for all the upcoming videos. Thank you. So guys, in this video, we will give a quick revision to Redux so that if we have an understanding of Redux, it will be very easy to understand the Redux Saga in my next video. So this video I have made to give you a quick revision. So because I've seen because of my experience, like 10-year experience, I know we think Redux is a complicated state management. It is very big, but it is not like that. It is very simple if you understand it line by line, step by step. If you understand it, so that is my aim in this video to make you understand about Redux, so that later on we can understand Redux Saga middleware that we will be using with Redux. So quickly, let's start. So this project, in my previous video I have shown you the Redux Saga website, right? From there you can clone in their beginner tutorials. You can clone this, and in this, in master branch, you have this Redux, and if you change it to Saga branch, this one, origin Saga. So here you will get the Redux Saga code. So first I will make you understand this Redux, and then we will see in browser how it is working, and then in next video we will quickly go through the Saga. So in very less videos we will be able to understand it deeply. So if you have any questions, please do comment. um, so this is counter app, and this is, so I have just cloned it, right? Git clone, and from git repo I was able to clone it, and then run npm install, and it will, whenever you will run npm install, you see dependencies here, dev dependencies, and these gets installed, right? These are already written, which is required for our project. These will get installed as soon as you run npm install, and after that you will see log file. If you are working in this Angular or React from few years, you know this log file is to log the versions, so that whenever we are pushing our code to git repo or anywhere, this version, this 17.0.2, this major minor, or this version should not get changed, and this logs. So this is just to safeguard your versions, and this package file contains your all the packages that you are using, right? So these two files, now we, in order to understand Redux, we only have three files. One is main.js, one is reducer, and one is counter. So I bet this is the best project to make you understand Redux. So with only these three files, you will be able to understand how Redux actually works. So first we will see this. Okay, so this is counter component, and we are using, so many of the React, they are using TypeScript also. Here we are using JavaScript, so it depends which language you are opting. So here we are using React.js, so that's why you will see all JS files, .js, right? So inside this .js, you will see uh, this is the counter component, right? So this counter component is expecting value on increment, on decrement, these three things, and then on button click we are able to fire this, call this is a function, I will show you. And this is on decrement is also function, and this value is some value that we are getting. So from where we are getting all this, in main.js you will see this is the counter component. From here we are passing the props. So this value contains the value prop, that is store dot get state. From store, from a Redux store, it is getting the current state, right? And in increment, this is the function, and this is on decrement, this is again a this, you can see, arrow function, which is dispatching this action. So whenever you will click here, so we have only three files you have to see, right? This reducer, main.js, and this is counter. So whenever you will click on increment, so it will fire that increment. Whenever you will click on decrement, it will fire this on decrement, right? So let us see. Whenever you click on this increment, so this what increment will do. For that increment will fire this action, will dispatch this. So this action increment, this action decrement will get fired, and whenever this will get fired, reducer here, see what we have written, whenever that increment is getting fired, at that time you need to increment, right? So here it is looking for this action dot type. So this increment, if it is, do state plus 1, whatever value is there, 1 2 3 4. So initially it is 0, right? So this is our reducer, which directly interacts with our store. So what it will do, our store, so this is our store initial state is 0, and this is action. So this function, which is counter, it is expecting these two things, state and action. So here what we have, if you are doing increment, return state plus 1, it is returning state plus 1. So state will be incremented to 1, and increment default, this is like increment default, checking if it is odd then increment, otherwise not. So like, right? And this is decrement is just, we will understand it through this increment decrement is just decreasing it by 1, and this is the default, like returning the same state. So whenever we are clicking here on the counter, whenever we are clicking on this increment, so this is a button and this is an on click event. So on this on click event, whenever we are clicking on this button, it is firing this on increment. And what this on increment is doing, this on increment is calling this action, and this action, where it is written, in reducer it is watching for this, and it will check, okay, increment, then I have to do state plus 1. So it will do state plus 1, so it will be 1. And here if decrement, it will state minus 1, and similarly here if it is odd, then do this plus 1, otherwise don't do anything, it's a return state. So, and then final thing is, okay, we have done how we are updating state, how we are getting the latest state. Now whatever changes we have done, suppose I clicked on increment state plus 1, now this state has become 1. So how are we able to show it 1? So what we will do, we will go here in the same file main.js. Here we will see value, what is value, store.getState, and what is getState? See, getState is a method which is bringing you the latest value from store, right? And what is this store? Store is this create store. This is coming from Redux. So from Redux package, you have to just import this Redux package. This will give you create store. Apply middleware also we are taking, but we are not using it right now, because in Saga we use it. Right now we only require this create store to create our store. So when our store is created, so this store have this function to get the current state. We can just use store.getState. So because it is binded to value, and it is observable type, Redux and all these are observable type. So observable, what it is doing, it is constantly watching, because it has been subscribed to that store. So it is constantly watching. Whenever you make any changes, it is updating this value, and that's how we are able to see in browser. I will show you in browser now. So I hope you are able to understand. And what is the action? See, this action is just dispatching this. So store.dispatch, this also is available from store, because we have this store from create store that is coming from Redux. So these have all these predefined methods and properties, right? So dispatch we are also getting from store. So here we are only playing with dispatch and get state. Dispatch will be used in order to dispatch the action, this action we are dispatching, and get state will be used in order to get the latest state from our store. So only these two things we required here: action to dispatch action. And why I'm repeating, because this is very simple. If you understand in this video, then later on Redux Saga will be very easy for you, right? So you can play with these examples. Now I will show you in the browser. Okay, so now in this browser, you have seen we have in our code, you have seen we have increment and we have decrement. We have two types of button we have created. So on increment, what it was doing plus 1, and on decrement it was doing minus 1. And this is the clicked. What is this clicked? Here if you will see the code, it is binded with the value here. So this value will do plus 1 when we will click on increment and decrement. See, increment plus 1. As soon as we are clicking on this, it is showing us this. And how this is coming? This is coming from directly from Redux store. From Redux store we have done store.getState. because get state is bringing us the current value, whatever is updated. Like if I do increment, store is updated with +1, so 5, it will be updated with +1, it will become 6. So as soon as store is getting updated, because we have done store.getState, that method, so that is bringing us the latest state, that is 6, and which is getting binded with the value, and that's how we are able to see this. So with the help of Redux store, we are able to play with this, like the decrement. Automatically, whenever we are clicking on decrement, it is doing -1 in the state. So in store, it is getting -1. So if it is 5, it will go 4, right? And as soon as the store is changing, because we have subscribed to it, we are using store.getState. So it is immediately showing those changes. So this is how magic of Redux. So this is how simple Redux. Now we'll apply Redux Saga into it, and then we'll understand how Redux Saga will work. So thank you guys, play with this code. If any questions, please feel free to comment. We, as I already told you, we are a developer, so we are always learning, right? We are always trying to understand. So my aim to create this video was because from couple of years I was working with Mobex, with NGRX, with Redux. Now I'm started working with Redux Saga. So just because I also faced difficulty in the initial stages, so that's why, just for awareness, I am trying to help you guys, and show you the right path. Like you should always follow the official documentation and simple clone this library, play with this, you will be able to understand it. Because I don't want you guys to waste your time in the in the loop cycle of this tutorial hell in the YouTube. So you otherwise you will be wasting so much time in the YouTube tutorials. You have to just go through this, clone this and play with this. You'll be able to know everything, and just start working on some, start making something with the help of Redux store. So that's all guys, take care, and please do comment, and please do share and subscribe. That motivates me to create more quality videos. Thank you.